Late Night with Ryan.
Ding.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the March Madness Extravaganza. I'm your host, Ryan Klinger, here on Late Night with Ryan. I actually wore a nice little quarter zip for you all. Fisher was going to dress up, but he went to a movie before this, probably some anime movie. Hopefully it was great for him. But we know his number one love is March Madness. I know he's very excited. And Fisher, I'm assuming you're looking forward to the show tonight.
Might be my most anticipated show that we've done so far. We've had a lot of fun in the past with like betting, but this has meant something to me since before I got into that side, the dark side of sports.
The dark side. This is the light.
This is the light.
To balance out the dark.
Yes.
Well, you take your seat. I got one more thing I got to take care of, and we can get into the show. I got to make sure, double check we have the audio running. I was a little stressed. We can't. This is the March Madness Extravaganza. I have printed my bracket. You have not printed yours because I know you're still thinking. I decided I was giving myself a hard stop. Monday at 11, my bracket had to be finalized, and this show will be ending at midnight. We have 1 hour to discuss all of March Madness. Are you ready?
I am absolutely ready. I'm glad that you made the decision to hard cut yourself off because people like me will overthink it till the very end. Last year, I changed my national champion on the day it was due. So this year, I've decided to drive myself even more insane. Now we have a very fun thing that we're doing where I do a first glance bracket Sunday. Today is my data analysis day. Tomorrow is my historical analysis day. Wednesday is my clashing of the two, the historic and the analytical. And I gotta go ahead and grab my laptop here actually before I forget. And
Okay.
If you don't mind, I think I do have a little special something for you that
Okay.
you may end up wanting to replace the quarter zip that you have on actually. Doing a show.
You got me something.
Doing a show
What
with
was
camera
it?
here first. What we got here, Ryan Klinger.
Oh, it's great! Oh, I love it! Thank you! Oh, man! Oh, this is great! You know, I was telling you, I was looking at the Illinois stuff, but I couldn't find one. This is a nice. I like this.
Absolutely.
It's like got the big basketball, and I think the basketball's fun. They know I'm only for basketball.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
That is incredible. No, we'll put this on right now.
So a little funny story about how that came about because you have been talking about this for the last couple of weeks and how the team store doesn't have any of that stuff in stock right now, and I'm kind of like, well, that's disappointing.
Pop the collar up.
There you go.
I look fancy.
But yeah. So a good buddy of
For those of
mine,
you that don't watch on the video, you gotta look now.
Yeah. A good buddy of mine, and I guess yours too, Jack Hebel actually was.
Really?
He goes to Indiana, as some of you may or may not know now. One of his friends at IU actually has a brother in a fraternity at Illinois, and he just so happened to be on campus a couple weekends ago. And that was right after you started talking about that.
Yeah,
and he actually went to the team store and got a Wagler jersey, like custom made for himself. Very cool, very cool. And he had a very good time out there. I'm not sure if he remembers half of what happened, but rest assured, I got what I wanted for you, and I think it goes well with your Tulane sweatshirt.
I'm going to rock this all week.
Okay,
This is awesome.
For you. That's great.
Thank you, first of all. This is very
Absolutely,
sweet.
yeah.
Very kind. And thank you to Hebel. I appreciate it. I don't know if he's tuned in or not, but I really appreciate it.
I'll show him if he doesn't.
This is great.
Yeah.
I love this. This is awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. I actually don't own a lot of orange.
Yeah.
And I had one orange t-shirt years back, and my girlfriend did not like it, so I don't wear it that much. But I'm rocking this regardless of thoughts because I love the big Illini. Kofi Coburn.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this takes me back. Iowa Sumo. Keaton Wagler. Oh, man, he's great.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's great. I wish Illinois was better because good night did I want to take them far. We'll get into it.
Yeah.
We'll get into where I took them. I tossed and turned. Every year with Illinois, I fight with myself because I'm holding on to that 2021 team. And it's not 21, it's Big 2-6. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we got some superlatives to start off the show. It's like graduation.
Yes.
It's a time of year where you're looking back on the past while also looking forward to the future. So one thing I want to talk about is first superlative. You pissed me off once, never again, team. Mm-hmm. This is the team that you're looking at the bracket and you're like, you know what? I'm still mad about blank.
Yes.
Which team is that for you?
Which team is that for me? Oh, boy.
And maybe you've overcome it. Maybe you've moved past. But I find it hard to believe. There's got to be you pissed me off once, I'm still not over it team. I didn't prep you for any of these questions. I probably should. This is technically
That's all
bad.
right.
technically bad structure from me.
There's two teams.
You didn't prep me for the gift though. This is nice.
No, there you go.
This is actually like pretty good quality too. I appreciate this.
I was surprised. Yeah, like I don't know.
Much better than Fanatics printing.
Yeah, and I think
it's nice.
It's probably way cheaper to get in store than it is online too.
This is sweet. So. No, this is awesome. I actually really like this. I will rock this.
It's good.
This is so funny. I literally looked at the Illinois sweatshirts last night. And I was like, they don't have like the orange one was only in like extra large, I think, and small, and the navy was just out.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm not buying like I thought about the white, but like I don't wear a lot of white. Whatever. This is we don't need. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is very kind.
You're absolutely welcome. Okay. Two teams that kind of burned my bridge. They're actually in the same region. Alabama and Virginia. Alabama is more or less so for last season. They were just like my living, waking nightmare in games that I really depended on them. Probably 4 or 5 times throughout January and February, not even in the tournament. They would, win a game when I need their opponent to cover. They would, blow a game at the end. That game last year against Tennessee, one of the worst coached games I've ever seen from Nate Oates. Terrible. They were tied with a baseline out of bounds. He had 2 timeouts. They get a 5-second call with 2 timeouts. Tennessee, it's a half-court shot to win the game. Just inexplicable things there from a head coach. They kind of burned my bridge, and unfortunately for them, that was breaking news that was happening while we were walking out, actually, today of class.
Huge.
With
Huge.
Aiden Holloway getting arrested.
Yep.
16.8 points per game.
Yeah.
That's a big blow.
No, this is like, it's not as big if like Kingston Flemings went down, but it's like it's more that than like a role player.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That's fair. And then Virginia, I think, it's pretty black and white. I took them to the Natty in 2018, so... yeah.
All right, for me, it's obvious. It's the Wildcats. What team? Wildcats. Arizona. I'm probably never going to get over it. 2022, they pissed me off so bad.
Yeah.
Losing to Houston in the I think it was Sweet 16 or was it Elite 8?
Second round. They were an 8 seed that year.
Good night. Made me so angry.
Yeah.
Took them to the Natty. That might have been the year I got every first round game right.
Wow.
And
Every
then
one?
I blew it.
All 32? Or just the first day?
First day.
First day, okay.
Like I got the first day all
That's
right.
still impressive. Don't get me wrong.
I was thrilled.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, if that happens now, I mean, I win $8,000. So,
that's a good point.
Thanks FanDuel for the $5 bonus bet.
That's
We're not
awesome.
sponsored.
Awesome.
If they'd give me a bonus bet every episode, though, I'd love it. I can't lie. Well, we'll talk more about gambling. We already do it for free. So
True.
But anyways, Arizona still makes me mad. I don't trust their coach.
Yeah.
I love Koa Pete. That's about it. Koa Pete will be a nice 11 pick.
Okay.
Maybe he could go 7.
Yeah.
Nothing higher than that. He's no Darius Cuff. And we'll talk about them more. So, that's the you pissed me off once team. The next superlative I have for you is what I would call the way I would phrase it is you hate to see them walk away. It's like the ex, right? Yeah, you were fine breaking up, but you weren't ready for them to date someone else, okay? Ross and Rachel, they were on a break. This is the team that maybe you picked them before, or you tossed and turned about picking them this year. But if they win and you don't have it, it's going to eat you up. You've believed, maybe in the last couple weeks, maybe it was years back, but you're not ready to move on. Which team is that for you?
See, I think you're wanting me to take Houston here. I think that's like the writing on the wall.
Actually, I didn't think about that when making this category, but I appreciate that. It is kind of that, right?
Kind of.
Because if Houston won the national title, you'd be sick.
Would I?
You'd be sick to yourself.
Would I? I think I'd be happy for him.
You know what? To any woman thinking about dating Austin Fisher, just know this is a very kind man for breakups.
If they play my national champion,
okay,
and they beat my national champion, and I lose out on money in pools, I think I'd be upset.
Okay. But I have a decent idea. We had lunch together, and we were pretty open with what we were thinking for national title, stuff like that. So I have a decent idea of where you're going. And so I get what you're saying, because I know your national title is from that region. I think I know who you're talking about. So you'd be fine with it.
I think
they beat your national champion. Though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a team that would actually truly fit this category. That I'd be like, oh, I picked them in years past, but I'd be disappointed.
Or maybe you're even thinking about them right now, but you're not sure you can commit. It's the breakup team.
Thinking about them right now. Who else am I thinking about here? Looking at my 2 seeds. Anybody in particular? Maybe maybe Iowa State.
Really?
Yeah, because they're always like usually a 3 seed every year. It feels like, and every year they're like either Elite Eight or like bouncing around to 32.
For me this year, it's
So-
Kansas. And it's not that I've taken Kansas in the past.
Yeah,
It's that a month ago, I would have taken Kansas to the Final Four.
yeah,
And so I feel
Lots
like
happened in a
an
month.
absolute idiot
yeah.
taking them to lose. And St. John's honestly nearly qualified for the Piss Me Off Once team.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They
I like
they
that.
actually might, because I was big on them last year.
Hmm?
I had them in the Final Four in every bracket.
Yeah.
This year, made one bracket. Here it is. Sticking to one.
Good.
This is it, in ink. Literally in ink, like it's printed
Yeah.
and written.
Mhm,
And it,
mhm.
anyways. And you got to write it in with pen. Don't type it in. That's
I agree.
You got to write it in.
I've never
Anyways.
seen anybody type it in, actually.
I'm sure you can.
They
right?
probably,
Sure.
but like, no.
Anyways, Kansas would be the one that would eat me up. And I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, Darren Peterson cared when the lights were bright.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bill Self.
Yeah.
Oh, they have multiple like high-level prospects.
They would be my team if I didn't take them to win in 2022 when they actually won.
So okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. I'm
'Cause
just saying.
I picked that.
I'm not saying Kansas is going to win the
Yeah.
Natty. I'm just saying if Kansas comes out of that region, easily the hardest region, I would be sitting here sick with myself.
They're my most picked national champion, I think, ever historically. Like, if we went year by year, I think I picked them 3 or 4 times.
I think for me it's Michigan State. I picked Michigan State a lot.
Okay.
I'm a Big Ten believer,
Did you
man.
pick them when they lost to Middle Tennessee State?
What year was that?
Oh boy. Well, Michigan State was a 2 seed, if that will help you.
Mm,
Middle Tennessee State was the 15.
Oh my gosh, no.
It was like 2016, I think.
When I
It's been
was
10 years. Ow.
actually, I think I might have.
Really?
I think I might have. But you got to think, I didn't pay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can't remember my brackets pre-COVID. I could barely remember who I took.
Yeah.
Because my brackets then would be like, I would get a piece of paper out and just write in a final, like I would write them in,
Mhm.
and then that would be like I hang on the fridge.
Yeah.
Whereas now when I do it on my phone, I sit there and I prod over
Right.
it a lot more, and I really think about like who you have as your national champion. People judge you for.
It's true. That's very, very true. I think
Like if you said
we judged each other.
we judged each other when we
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
If I would have told you today, and this isn't my national champion team, but like if I said Virginia, you
Yeah.
think about it differently than if I said Florida.
Yeah.
Because the obvious ones would be like, oh, Duke, you're going to judge somebody who takes Duke. But if I'm just saying, if I took Florida, you think about me differently if I took Virginia.
I would.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If I took St. John's, you'd feel differently about me. You'd probably be a little disappointed.
Maybe. I might be a little excited.
Shut up.
Little Godfather
No way.
action. In you.
No way. You know what? I loved them last year. Actually, that might be the most team pissed me off. I'm being serious.
I think they might be better this year than last year.
Oh my! It makes me so mad.
Why are they a 5 seed?
They might qualify for both of these.
Let me give my 2 cents to the committee, by the way. What a terrible decision to put St. John's and UConn in the same region after they just played each other in the Big East title. Terrible.
It's just bad entertainment. That region's too loaded.
Yep.
Like, who messed up? UCLA's the 7 there.
Yeah.
A team that a lot of people are going to take to the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
A team that a lot of people
Even Northern
are going to be
Iowa.
like, oh, this is a good team.
Northern Iowa's a really good 12 seed.
No, it's a fun 5-12 matchup.
That is.
How is St. John's a 5?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Because in my books, right,
Mm-hmm.
Texas Tech is not the same level of good as St. John's.
Yeah,
Like, it's just not reality.
that's fair.
And, like, you look at the 4 seeds around the different regions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Nebraska is better than St. John's?
No, not at all.
Would you tell me Kansas is? Maybe, right?
Maybe, that's fair. Yeah,
Right? Arkansas? Maybe. That's fair.
That's fair.
Alabama? I don't think so.
I
I
don't
don't.
know.
I
Yeah.
think there's 2 4
Yep.
seeds that St. John's is better
Bama
than.
should have been the 5, and I think St. John should have gotten that 4.
Yeah. Next category for you.
Mhm.
I love them, but look at their competition. This one's really affected by the conference.
Gotcha.
You and I talked a lot about a certain conference where it just happens to mean more, where you and I both believe that conference's talent is significantly worse than everybody else. And I'm just going to, you and I have discussed at lunch, we both think the SEC is pretty clearly a weaker conference than usual.
Yeah, it's a top heavy conference where like people can make the claim that like, oh, Florida won it last year, they were in the SEC. Was anybody else really making noise? I mean, Alabama did fine; they made it to the Elite Eight, but
Yep.
they got the brakes blown off of them because of their play style. They were always going to be like a runny team. That whole region was just a track meet. It was a lot of fun, but other than that, though, like nobody really came out and just like looked good out of the SEC. You could say Arkansas, whatever. They made the Sweet 16, little run there. I don't know. I think the middle of the pack teams in the SEC are worse than any other middle, with maybe the exception of the ACC, are worse than the middle of the pack of the Big Ten and the Big 12.
I agree.
So
I don't like their mid teams at all.
no.
I have Tennessee losing to SMU or Miami of Ohio. I don't care which it is.
Okay.
I don't like this Tennessee team at all.
Okay.
I think any SEC team other than Florida and Arkansas, I don't like. I just flat out don't like any other SEC teams. I don't think they're very good. I don't mess with any of the SEC teams. The conference you and I both think is probably the best one this year is the Big 12. I'm with you. I think the Big 10 is arguably there. You, I think there's a bigger gap, and I can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But I look at the teams from the SEC that are more mid-tier ranked, and I don't mess with any of them, like at all. I don't like them.
I want to preface my mid-rate, my middle of the road.
Like Alabama, I don't like at all.
My middle of the road teams for the SEC. I'm mostly talking about like Texas A&M, Kentucky, Missouri.
Tennessee.
Mostly those teams.
Tennessee.
Talk about that in a little bit.
Okay. All right. So what's the team that you like them, but you're not sure they play the best competition? And Miami, I don't think either of us are too hot on.
No.
I think they could win maybe a first four game and maybe one more, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying I think we both don't think Miami's going anywhere farther than the round of 32. So I'm assuming you get somebody else for me.
I was gonna go McNeese. I think.
Okay.
I think it's fair. I mean, they're back again. They've done it again. They didn't play a very good 5 seed last year. They're playing a much better 5 seed this year. We'll see what happens.
Okay. For me, honestly, I like them, but I'm not sure about their competition. I feel that way about, honestly, St. Mary's a little bit.
I was looking at them all year.
I always like taking St. Mary's.
West Coast Conference is weird.
They got 3 teams in it.
Yeah.
And a lot of the data I'm looking at shows Santa Clara's good.
It's getting disbanded, by the way. Rest in peace to the West Coast Conference.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
Where's Santa Clara going?
I don't know. Did they get an invite to the Pac-12?
No way.
I mean, it's basketball only. Hang on.
Pac-12 basketball only, you're saying?
Yeah. Santa Clara Conference next year. Where are we going? Do we know?
No, maybe they don't know.
Is heading to the Big Dance. That's not what I wanted to know.
Okay.
Hang on. Santa Clara Conference.
While you say this, I'm going to say, I look at St. Mary's, and I always like taking them. They're usually underrated. They're usually well coached. They're a fun team. Everybody knows them and Zaga, right? But I'm just not sure. I barely watched them. When I did, it's when they beat Gonzaga. And I just think, I don't really know how good that conference is. They're probably top-heavy, even though I like Santa Clara.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure. So that's kind of where I'm at with them. Do you have one yet?
For what?
For the... Oh, you already said one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. I actually have 3 more superlatives. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I said originally 5.
5, that's fine.
But I actually kind of thought of one. Okay. This is, to me, we'll do, kind of goes with that. The little engine that could team. Your upset team that you love. Mm-hmm. Your double-digit team that you believe in. The biggest one of all time was when I took NC State as an 11 seed to win the national title. Right? They ended up making the Final Four.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But I loved it. It was a great run. I usually get caught up in the little engine that could. I try to halt myself at the Sweet 16 because it's about when you have to cut it off. Those teams get brutalized in the Sweet 16.
Yep.
If you make it to the Elite 8, it was incredible.
Yeah.
Final Four is probably not happening.
Yeah.
Right? That's a legendary run.
It's true.
St. Peter's got cut off at what, the Elite 8?
Elite 8.
It was that. That's a great run. Great run.
Hang that banner proudly.
But it's... Sweet 16's cute. People remember it. Elite 8 is... People are making TikTok edits.
Yeah.
Final Four is legendary shit.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think Jaime Jaquez Jr. gets like the NBA opportunity he does if they don't go on that run? Do you think that brought a bigger spotlight to him?
Yes. March Madness has a direct effect on guys in drafts.
Yeah.
It does not have a direct effect on your top level.
Okay.
But Walter Clayton Jr. was not going at what? I think he went like pick 20 to the Jazz. He was a second-round pick before March Madness.
100%.
Those later, Dante DiVincenzo
went
from being the 25th pick to 14th.
It's a good pull.
I think it was like, 14th, 16th range. I'm saying those guys, March Madness has a direct effect on the later picks. Now, some years it's had effect on the top level, like DeAndre Hunter and Jarrett Culver going in the top 10, which aged horrendously.
Yeah.
At least the Jarrett Culver one. That 2019 draft isn't exactly elite, though, anyways. But I'm saying March Madness has a direct effect, usually outside of the lottery. The lottery is usually pretty set. Darius Acuff, though, like as much as I love him, he's probably not going to break into the top 4.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not.
He's great, and everybody who gets to watch him is going to have a great time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I mean, what's your little engine that could team?
I've got a couple.
Okay.
What's
your biggest one?
I guess my biggest one would
Or
be...
you can do two. You can do two.
Okay. My biggest one would be High Point.
Okay.
They currently have the longest active winning streak in college basketball. They are back-to-back Big South champions. They average over 90 points per game. I think I was looking at it earlier. They either force the 4th most steals and they're the second least turnover team in the country. And they play a Wisconsin team heavily dependent on the 3-ball. It's kind of a recipe for disaster when you play a team like High Point.
Yeah.
I really, really do like that team. And
this is a very popular pick, and I'm with you.
I agree. That's the thing. I don't really care if it's popular anymore because I don't want to listen to like the TikTok and Instagram people who are like, oh, everyone's picking this. Don't pick them. Because I've done that in years past. And like I hopped on the New Mexico hype train a couple of years ago when everyone was taking them to go to the Elite Eight. Look at this team from the Mountain West. I took them to the Elite Eight. Bounced first round.
Yeah.
Couldn't buy the hype. Also, South Florida. Kind of fell in love with this team. And I don't have this anymore. I'm going to throw this out there. I don't have it anymore.
Were you falling in love with them this morning when you were looking at offensive rebound efficiency?
Was that awesome? Was that not awesome?
I was like, I think you study more for this than I've ever seen you do for a test. It was incredible.
Yeah.
Offensive rebound efficiency.
One of my favorite statistics.
Let's just stop right here.
Yeah.
How many teams are winning a March Madness game based off offensive rebound efficiency? Like, let's be honest.
I don't know how many teams, but it is historically one of the most important numbers for a national champion.
No way.
Listen,
You know what?
Yep.
Who are the leaders in offensive rebound efficiency?
You ready?
Let's hear the top 10 in order.
It's time to get fun. Okay, well, hang on. Let me go. Offensive rebounding. We'll go by percentage because the numbers are based on possessions.
That's fine.
You ready for this? Number 1, Tennessee. Number 2, Florida.
Okay.
3 is Illinois. 4 is Arizona. And below that, a couple teams are not in the tournament. So, there you go. Tennessee, Florida, Illinois, Arizona.
So unless you're taking Tennessee to the Natty, you should probably cut them off.
For the record, Tennessee has the best offensive rebounding percentage in 15 years.
For any team.
For any team. 15 years.
That's impressive.
It really is.
It would be really funny if they got bounced first round.
It really would be. Yeah. It's a Miami, Ohio of all teams.
You just made me love Illinois more.
There you go. Good. It's good.
Great.
Yeah, South Florida, though, to me, I just picked them because they really, their last 3 losses, 1-point loss to Wichita State, which they avenged Sunday with that conference championship, a 1-point overtime loss, I don't remember who to, and then I think a double or triple overtime loss to UAB.
Yeah.
If you keep games close, typically, I see that as like, okay, at least you're in these games. You're not getting blown out. You're not getting curb stomped like Gonzaga lost by 40 to Michigan back in November. But I had South Florida to the Elite Eight in my first glance bracket. I think it's just a fun team.
Okay.
And I was high on
I
Louisville.
don't like the matchup against Louisville.
That's fine. I was high on Louisville. You know this a couple weeks
you
ago. I
love
took them to the ACC, but like this is a bad game for Louisville.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
They're a very popular pick, and I don't want to get on it just because everybody says so.
I agree.
You know, I go a lot off raw vibes and aura.
Yeah.
For me, the little engine that could are 2 teams.
Yep.
Santa Clara, that's my big one.
Fun.
I have Santa
Fun.
Clara going to the Sweet 16.
Mm-hmm.
I have them beating Kentucky and Iowa State. Thing is, Santa Clara, they're 35th in net rating.
Mm-hmm.
They've got some good numbers. They're in a conference that I don't think is great, but I don't think is terrible.
It's true.
Which is weird because I just said St.
Yeah.
Mary's, it's hard to know how good they are. Well, yeah, it's hard to know how good Santa Clara is too, but it's also fun to take a 10 seed
Yeah.
a little bit farther.
I agree.
And I don't like Kentucky at all, and I don't think anyone likes this Kentucky team, including Kentucky fans. So
True.
I don't care to watch them. I don't care for that. So I think Santa Clara is going to beat them, and Iowa State's all over the place. Iowa State, you could tell me Iowa State's your Final Four. I'd be like, all right. You can tell me Iowa State, you have losing Tennessee State. And I'd be like, bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how it pays off.
Yeah.
So I think Santa Clara can beat Iowa State. Iowa State is all over the place. I do have them losing to Virginia, though. I didn't get too caught up in the little engine that could. My other big one is VCU. I love A10 hoops. And ECU has former St. Bonaventure Bonnie Barry Evans, who was, you know Barry Evans? Okay.
I'm going to now.
You got to look Barry Evans up.
Because that was my third little engine that could. You told me to pick 2.
I had VCU losing to Illinois.
Okay.
Because I love the Fighting Illini.
That's understandable.
North Carolina plays VCU. I fully believe VCU can take care of North Carolina. North Carolina did not do the possible Ewing theory. Thought they might rally around the fact that Caleb Wilson. I just got a text. From G. She goes, "When'd you get this sweatshirt?" It's just funny. She must have tuned in.
That's awesome.
It's my gift
Do you
from
like
Fisher.
the orange now? Is orange okay?
Gift from Fisher. Yeah. I told the story. She didn't like the orange t-shirt. That's really funny. Oh my goodness, that was very funny.
Yeah.
No, that was a very kind gift.
Yeah,
Anyways, fitting as we were talking about Illinois.
Yeah.
So North Carolina did not rally around the fact that Caleb Wilson was down the way I thought they should.
Yeah.
Or would, and gives more credit to the idea that Hubert Davis might not be great. Might just be fine.
Yeah. Maybe. We'll see what he does with this team.
We'll see. This would be a great story for him.
What he did with an 8-seed team that also nobody expected to run was very impressive.
So VCU, I have beating them. Love Barry Evans at Bonnie's. My buddy, who's a diehard St. Bonaventure fan, diehard, watches every game, was like, this Barry Evans guy, he could really be somebody. He's like, but he's too good. He's going to leave us for a bigger school. He's like, he could be a great bench player for Florida, which was funny because it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Before Florida was like where they're at now.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was just kind of funny. But he ended up going to VCU, which like obviously wasn't that big of a transfer up. He just went to a better A10 school.
Yeah.
But he plays for them, and I loved Barry Evans at Bonaventure. He's an exciting player. Not exactly efficient, not a great shooter, just very athletic 3-and-D guy, but he's not the best at threes. That's kind of, but he can get to the rack, slam it. He's a slasher, I guess, more so. So the VCU, I have beating UNC. And here's the one. Keaton Wagler, who I love, my Fighting Illini, versus VCU.
Yeah.
I had Illinois beating them.
Okay.
Up until I learned Barry Evans on VCU. I'm going to take VCU to upset my Illini.
Wow.
And I like the Illinois so much that I think they will do me this favor.
Yeah.
Because I can't emotionally take them going far and getting my heart ripped out.
I get it.
Because I can't emotionally take putting Illinois in the Elite Eight, which is what I was going to do, and I was about to have them beat Florida. I was about to just take the Final Four because I love the Illini.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I would rather be on the right side of history and have them lose to VCU, and then you know what? They own a great run, and I'm like, hell, I was wrong, and here they are. Go Illini.
Yep.
I can't take believing in them and getting my heart ripped out.
I agree.
It's one of those.
Yep.
So I'm just going to believe that they're going to lose in the round of 32 and get upset. And for what it's worth, I'll be rooting for VCU to do well. That game, I couldn't care less who wins.
Okay.
Unless I have a perfect bracket at that time, which in that case, VCU better.
That's kind of how I feel with Ohio State and Duke if that ends up happening. Like, I'm going to
like a part of you wants to take Ohio State to win.
Right.
But you're like...
I can't do it, but I will be rooting my heart out for Ohio
Except
State.
this is an upset. It's a little different.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's one of those where I couldn't emotionally take watching VCU upset Illinois.
Yeah.
And just picking it, then I'd be like, okay. So that's part of it. It's for emotional balance. I think I'm growing. What do you think?
I think so, too.
I thought it was a healthy way to take care of it. The only thing is, worst case scenario, North Carolina beats VCU and then beats Illinois, and then I'm in straight tears.
Yeah.
But that is actually a scenario that is unavoidable. There's no way I can win that way.
That's true.
So, because I would never take UNC to beat my Illini. So that's it. I'm basically asking Illinois to fall on the sword for me.
Wow.
Are you shocked?
Full circle. I am very, very surprised.
Did you think I had them in the Final Four by this point in the day?
No, but like I didn't. I think like Elite Eight probably. I figured.
You kind of sold me on the Cougs.
Okay.
You kind of sold me on the Cougs.
I don't think I've sold myself yet.
In a way that I never thought you'd sell me.
Wow. How did I do that?
We'll discuss it more.
Okay.
Next up, our second to last category. They're a blue blood, and I don't care. This is a team that is a top seed, and it's a big program. Everybody's in, and you're not. So, like, Kentucky's not eligible. That's a 7 seed. Nobody's in on Kentucky. I'm talking about the big dogs, the national title contenders, the big schools.
Yep.
And you have them out before the Sweet 16.
Yep.
Which team is that for you?
UConn.
Okay, that's also mine. So that really is. Well, kind of you could argue Iowa State.
I'll take Kansas there too. That's fine. We can switch it up a little.
That's
bit.
fine.
Okay.
That makes it easier.
Yeah, no, Kansas to
Because
me.
I'm in on Kansas, you're out, so that's
right,
perfect.
Right,
You got
right,
Kansas.
yeah. Now, Kansas to me, this Kansas team has kind of done exactly what I thought would happen over the last month or two with the whole Darren Peterson thing.
G said orange is fire. It was only that T-shirt that was bad. So we're up.
Okay, we're
good.
up. We're good.
Fisher wins again. Fisher does it again.
Undefeated.
How does he do it?
LeVar Ball.
I do
Undefeated.
I actually really like this basketball look. I think this is fun. I actually like this. You're making me think I need more Illinois gear. I do love them. They're awesome.
He showed like 4 or 5. He FaceTimed me or whatever.
Oh, that's so kind.
Yeah,
oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
That one.
This one. No, I love the ball. I think it's fun. Speaking of LeVar Ball.
Yeah, there we go.
This is great.
Big ball
It's also
brings
fun because for a
something.
moment I thought this was just Arial, and then I'm like, no, I think it's actually their word mark.
Yeah,
So it's fun. I like it. Thank you.
absolutely.
It's great.
This Kansas team, though, I don't know how to feel about them because I think the Big 12 is by far and away the best conference in basketball. That being said, Kansas comes from this conference, and they have not performed to the standard that I would have liked them to. I think if Kansas got a different draw in this tournament, if they played a 5 seed like Wisconsin or trying to think who, even Vanderbilt, I would be like, okay, maybe I'm taking Kansas to the Sweet 16 here. Maybe if they played Michigan or if they played Florida, I'd be like, hey, this could be an Elite Eight team. But I just don't think Bill Self has the control over this team that he has in years prior. And I just feel like since Kansas has won their natty, they've just kind of gotten worse. And I think maybe they're due to just lose in the first round this year. For what it's worth, I don't
I'm
have
really
them.
glad I have my bracket in ink because you're kind of talking me into it. Like, I see what you're talking about. It's like,
Yeah.
like the Twitter post, and it's like eliminated, and it's like Bill Self doing
Yeah,
like
with
this.
his hand. Yeah.
And it's like St. John's beats them, Rick Pitino over Kansas.
For what it's worth,
And then like next year they're pissed.
if Rick Pitino pulls up to St. John's, Kansas in a white suit, go home. It's over. Don't even bother playing the game. It's over.
Have we all decided Rick Pitino low-key rocks?
Dude, yes.
Like, we've all agreed.
Is there anyone out there that doesn't like Rick Pitino?
I think my
Obviously,
mom's
he has
still
his
mad at
past.
him.
Really?
I think my
Okay.
mom's still mad at him.
Okay.
You underrate... My mom, very nice, lovely woman,
Yeah.
commits to the grudge.
That's awesome.
Like, she's
Good-
very
good for
nice,
her.
and then once she pissed, that's kind of that. So, I think she's still
Fair
committed.
enough.
She'll probably text me listening to this part, because she is not watching live. She's
Yeah.
in bed. She's probably reading a book.
Good, good.
With like a little night light that's imagined like
That's
readers.
cute.
But
That's cute. Yeah.
she'll text me probably when she listens to the pod tomorrow and be like, "Yeah, Rick Pitino's still mad." So he's a rule breaker. She's not wrong.
Yeah.
Not wrong. She'll be on the right side of history. Damn
There
it.
you go.
But St. John's, they're a fun team. It's also fun to have a Big Apple team.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Always.
It's fun to have a team from New York because New York is the mecca of basketball. They all
Mm-hmm.
love basketball there, but you don't really have a big basketball school.
No.
And like Q's is the New York school. We all love Q's, but they're not the New York City school.
Yeah.
St. John's is what's it, Queens?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Wait. Yeah, you're talking about Queens, New York. I thought you were talking about Queens, the basketball team. I'm like,
Okay, the fact that
Did you see
that's
that
what you
video?
thought is absurd.
well, I'm only pointing that out because there was a video that Oscar Clough, the center for Purdue, was asked about playing them, and he thought they were from New York. They're actually, I think, from Georgia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like that time I thought Oakland was the California team,
Ah,
and then I was like, no,
it's
it's Pacific.
understandable. Yeah.
I never knew Oakland used to kind of be like a thing. Like they were pretty good at basketball. And then like the
I
Jack
didn't know
Dolke
that.
thing. Yeah, like 20 years ago they were like pretty solid.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. All right, for me, like I said, it's UConn.
Yeah.
I always believe in Hurley. He's probably the best coach in college basketball.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if he got a bunch of 2 stars.
Yeah.
They would be a national title contender. And that's what I love, is you got these guys, they've all, over time, all these programs, you do well so you get better recruits.
Yeah.
And I think you low-key lose something you love about him. Zaga kind of got that way.
Okay.
When Chet Holmgren went there, it took some of the love out of the game for me.
Yeah, I agree.
And they've kind of never rebounded from that.
Yeah.
They're just kind of stuck at 3rd seed, losing the Sweet 16 purgatory.
Yeah.
And hell, I got them losing to BYU in the 2nd round.
Last year was the first year they didn't make it to the Sweet 16 in like a decade.
Yeah, and it's like, Mark Few's still great.
And they were a very, and I mean very with like capital VERY, very underseeded team. They were 8th in Ken Palm. They were an 8th seed.
It's absurd. That's absurd.
I got nervous. I lost sleep over that game between Houston and Gonzaga. Originally had Gonzaga beating Houston.
I think I took them once too,
And
just
then-
because it was Zaga.
And then the day of the tournament, Houston became my national champion. Unbelievable how things work out.
It is.
Yeah.
My point is, right? That's what I love about Hurley is
Yeah.
that he's never went that way, and I don't think he ever will.
No.
He's committed to his style. Former A10 coach,
It's awesome.
and because my buddy who loves Bonnie is like, yeah, Hurley used to come in and just kick our ass every year, and I'm like, this guy's an asshole. This guy's annoying. This guy's a dick.
Yeah.
But damn it, he wins
Damn
basketball
it, he knows
games.
how to coach basketball. Yeah.
And you know what? What does he do at UConn? He's
Yep.
an asshole.
Yep.
He's dick. He's whiny.
Yep.
But damn it, I love Hurley.
I do too.
The whole Lakers thing was literally, I think, just a ploy to get more money out of UConn, which is absurd.
Yeah.
And I expect nothing less. He is, to me, the face of college basketball coaching.
Yeah.
In the way that Sig is the face of coach for football
I
right
like
now.
that. I like that.
Hurley is great. But UCLA's hot. And I think everybody's in on this.
And I hate that everyone is in on this.
But
Because
I see it. And I never
Yeah.
can remember the guy's name that's UCLA's coach.
Mick Cronin.
And he's committed to wearing suits, and I
Yep.
love it.
Yep.
It's a great thing about him. And he's doing it again. It reeks of 5 years ago. It
It
reeks.
really does.
Instead of being the first four, though, which is absurd that they were in the first four that year. Were they the first four that
They
year?
were. They beat Michigan State in overtime.
Crazy.
The first four. Yeah.
Crazy, right? It reeks of similarities.
Yeah.
They're a great free throw shooting team in the stretch. That's how they win games late.
True.
They can play physical with you. They can also run and gun. That Big Ten tournament, I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh, shit. Here we go again. Now, there's no Johnny Juzang,
No.
right? There's no Jaime Jaquez. There's nobody that level. But could Dent get there? We'll see. They've got hoopers.
I believe Donovan Dent was on that New Mexico team that broke my heart.
Donovan Dent's a good player.
He is a very good player. And
He's
for what it's
got
worth-
that boy nice written all over.
For what it's worth, he is going to be healthy. He'll be back for round one. So it's very important.
I'm telling you, man, there's something about UCLA.
Yeah. And I hate that
Cronin's good. He's
Yeah.
a good coach.
I hate that this is everyone's upset because I feel like I go through UCLA. I don't know if maybe I have told you this. They've kind of been my team for the last 4 or 5 weeks. When they beat Illinois in overtime, I'm like, that is the win that changes the season. Because Mick Cronin never gave in to the media. Not once did he ever okay guys, maybe I got to be nicer. But no, he's a dick in every post-game press conference every time. He finds something to complain about in everything. They won a game at Maryland by 30, and the first thing that he said when he got up to the podium, I'm sick and tired of these games on the East Coast. I want to go home. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Great.
So
And I love the suits.
oh, it's great.
Him and Rick Pitino keeping it
Yeah,
alive.
please. They could be in the Elite Eight. How incredible would that be?
I would
Awesome.
okay. If we're gonna see St. John's go far, I would
Yeah.
love to see it be against UCLA or
Yes.
UConn.
Yes.
One of those two.
Yep, I agree.
St. John's going far would be very fun. I just don't think anyone's better than Duke in that region. It's so crazy how much everybody's like, it's a crazy good region.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did they low-key just do it to entertain us?
It's true.
Because they're like, hey, we all know this Duke team is one of the best teams we've seen in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Let's make them have a fucking gauntlet.
It's awesome.
Because that's how it feels.
Great. Yeah.
Like,
Florida had the same
Ohio
thing last
State
year.
is going to be a tough game
Yeah.
in the round of 32
Yep.
for them. Then they're going to have to turn around and play the winner of St. John's, Kansas, most likely.
Yeah.
Right? Then they're going to have to turn around and play the winner of, it will be probably Michigan State or Louisville or UCLA or UConn.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I do not have UCLA beating Michigan State.
Okay.
I think you can't. I don't think they're going to beat them twice.
Okay.
So it reeks of a run, I understand,
Yeah.
but not that deep. Because I think we're getting Michigan State Duke again. It just feels like we're due.
I like that. Yeah.
And it's similar.
7 years ago. It's very similar.
A top
It's
level
very
prospect
similar.
that player of the year,
Yep.
everybody knows,
Yep.
Cam Boozer,
Yep.
big deal
Yep.
against a Michigan State team that's what? Dirty and physical.
Yep. It's the same region, too.
And you can see Jeremy Fierce just beating up on
Unleashes
Booze.
inner Cassius Winston.
Just beating up on Booze.
Cassius Winston was never as dirty.
He's not dirty, no.
No.
You know who's got great jerseys, though? Michigan State.
Yes, they do.
Final category, your one true love. This doesn't have to be your national championship team.
Yeah.
Because we all know you don't always take your one true love to be the national champion. But this is your team that you love this year. This is my NC State 2024, my 2023 Arkansas, my 2021 Fighting Illini.
Yeah.
What team you usually fall in love during the conference tournament? Hell, sometimes you're in love even before. Doesn't matter how long you've been together. It's passion
Yeah.
that matters here in March. Who is your one true love? Other than me.
Am I allowed to say Ohio State for this? Because I truly think
Really?
I
No,
truly
this is fine. This is fun.
I have not been this excited about Ohio State basketball at least since the year they were a 2 seed.
With EJ Liddell.
Yeah, and even that year, I was like, "This is a lot of fun," but we have big expectations. Now we have a team that has meshed together for a couple of years. Bruce Thornton is finally getting his one shining moment.
Had somebody say to me today, love that one guy who's like 6'9" off their bench. I said, Bynum. Anyway, yeah, that's his name.
He's a starter
He's
now.
getting some.
Yep.
People are
solid.
talking.
Yep, people
People
are
are talking.
Remember the name. I've been on the hype train for
The nice thing of being an Ohio State fan is like while they're not elite,
Yeah.
I mean they've won national title in history, 1960. They guys usually don't transfer in and out that much. They're a big enough program that you usually keep guys.
They do okay. I mean, they.
Are you more in on Diebler now?
I'm more in now. Yeah, more in now.
So my mom might have been right,
It's fine. We'll see how this tournament goes.
dude. If they upset Duke,
I'm in.
and that'd be
I'm
what,
in.
probably a Saturday night game.
Yeah.
No, it'd be Friday. It'd be a Friday night game because they play Thursday. No,
No,
sorry,
Saturday.
Saturday.
You're
Yes,
correct.
it'd be Saturday.
The last time Ohio State played number 1 Duke, Ohio State beat them. Just throwing that out there.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Duke is a little injured right now too. Gongba's going to be back. I can't remember his name. The other guy will not be back till the Final Four.
The thing is with Duke is that I think they're going to go to the national title.
Okay.
I fully believe this.
Okay.
But every single game might be close. And you're like, is this
Yeah.
about to be it?
Every game.
It's like watching The
2019
Undertaker streak.
Shades of 2019 again.
It
every,
is.
Every game. They should have lost to Central Florida. They should have lost to Virginia Tech. And they finally did lose to Michigan State. Every one of those games is by one score.
Hell, it might be Michigan State again, reaping the benefits. It's like they have to just get smacked until somebody can finally. It's like a video game.
But again,
loss. You got to work down their health.
Very similar to that year. Every game that they played that year, they played a really good team. They had to play Taco Fall
Yeah.
as an 8 seed.
Now they got to play Bruce Thornton.
That's brutal. Now they got to play Christoph Tilly. No, but yeah.
He's probably the guy in Ohio State I don't like that much.
All right. Good pick.
Tilly's not that.
And
Literally, had somebody said, "Hey, who's that white boy center for Ohio State? If he didn't play for them, I'd like them more."
He's gotten better.
He's no Zed Key.
No, not at all. But like I will say,
He's not enough beef for me.
No, not at all. I will give him credit when credit's due. He has a nasty spin move, but like
He does.
he's over reliant
He does.
on it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
he uses it too much.
I mean, I like Cups.
Yeah,
I think Cups is fun.
that 5-0 run, man.
It's just fun because he's from Centerville. Like he's
Yeah.
from Ohio. That's
Yeah.
why it's fun.
It's fair. Okay, there we go.
Your one true love is Ohio State.
It is.
Well, folks, I think we all know why one true love is, and it's not the team I'm wearing right now. I actually probably should just get a Hogs sweatshirt at this point
Yeah.
too, because I've now had 2 teams all time that are my one true love. 2023 is back in. They say the year's 2016 again. Might be 2023 for me,
Okay.
as it's Arkansas, baby.
Yeah.
I watched Darius Acuff hit a corner jump shot to seal the SEC chip
Mm-hmm.
for the Razorbacks, and my soul left my body. That boy Nice was coming off the screen.
Yeah.
He is so much fun to watch. He is going to be, at worst, a fun NBA player. He's going to be, at best, an all-star caliber talent. Shades, I would say, of Kentucky Rob Dillingham if he was better.
Ooh. Yeah.
And I mean better.
Yeah.
Darius Acuff can go to the rack.
Yep.
He can just hit jumpers.
He can do it all.
He is an NBA player
He is. He really
playing in a weak-ass SEC
is. It's true.
with John Calipari just letting him rip.
Yeah.
And Calipari, I hated at Kentucky because I grew up loving Frank the Tank Kaminsky and watching him take down Calipari. I thought he was Satan.
Shout out Billy Richmond, by the way.
I thought you were going to say shout out Satan. I was
Oh.
like, definitely not. What's up?
Not today.
Not today.
No, shout out Billy Richmond. Very nice little solid player for Arkansas. He's
Very true.
got a nice little stroke.
I have fallen in love, man, with the Hogs, and now it's with 2 separate coaches. Is this Calipari's second year there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And already, look what he's doing.
It's true.
I wanted to take them to win the Natty. I couldn't get myself to do it because it's Calipari.
Yeah.
I don't believe in him winning national titles. I can't believe he won in 2012. It's because he had Anthony Davis, who is the best freshman of all time. Like, it was absurd they were saying Cooper Flagg was.
Yeah.
And I love Cooper Flagg.
Yeah.
I didn't love him in college, but I love him now. It is pretty clearly Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
The only one that comes close is maybe Melo. But it's Anthony Davis. He won the national title. He won everything. We thought he was LeBron. It's funny. We thought he was LeBron and Cooper Flagg was Jason Tatum. Anthony Davis was pretty good, and then Cooper Flagg is LeBron. It's a crazy way it worked out.
While we're on
We
the
also
topic,
thought Zion was LeBron, and he wasn't.
Yeah. While we're on the topic of just this discussion, Quick shout out in connection to Ohio State to Thad Matta. Happy retirement, Thad Matta.
Yeah, I saw that too from Butler.
Yeah, good for him.
It's actually going to come out. I recorded a pod with Quinn. It's going to come out after this, but I recorded before this, and he mentioned that.
That's awesome.
I don't know if you mentioned it when we were recording, though. You mentioned that to me, though.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Yeah, that's my one true love. I love the Razorbacks.
Good.
And I
almost took them, actually, as my one true love, too.
You like this team? It's such a fun team. Everybody I talked to, Dan, I was like, I just love Arkansas. They're like, yeah.
I have a tough time.
Like, no one's saying to win the Natty.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah. If it was Musselman, I'd take him with the Natty.
Yeah.
I love Musselman.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pissed that USC has really worked out for him.
No. Yeah.
I wish he never left the Hogs.
Mm-hmm. What if Bronny stayed?
I just think LeBron's good.
He's lighting up the G League. Like, he would legitimately be, like, a top 5.
I'm going to be a top 5 in
Not
this year.
Not this year.
In this climate, no.
Yeah,
no. But in this draft economy,
yeah.
no. I mean,
if Bron's still playing, why the hell did he rush it, man? He actually set his son up for failure, I feel like.
if he developed another year at USC,
Yeah.
he's probably like a
Well, his heart thing probably didn't help either. But.
Yeah, I'm glad that he's been all right. That was scary. I didn't. The worst thing could have happened if something like bad had happened there. I would hate to see that.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we've discussed everything. Do we just want to go anything particular in any region we want to discuss? Do you have BYU beating Gonzaga?
I do. Do you just want to go region by region and just like?
Just kind of pick the big. We don't need to go game by game, do we?
You can, and I'll tell you what I disagree
My
with.
plan for next week was I was going to take a picture of both of our final bracket.
Yep.
Or if we want, we could literally make a bracket pool with just the two of us, like a pairs.
I like that.
Would that be easier?
It's probably fun.
I'll make one on Sleeper. We'll do it.
Okay. For what it's worth, his is finalized. Mine is not. Mine will change between now and
Yeah.
Thursday.
So, but then we can compare every week.
Yeah.
Who's
okay.
doing better? Who's doing worse? Right.
Okay.
Big things that stand out to me. Right. I guess the easiest way to do would be I'm gonna just say things that are a little out of the sort. Right. You have South Florida over Louisville.
Yes.
So I'm just looking through the round of 32. Do you have Iowa over Clemson?
I do.
Okay. You didn't take McNeese, did you?
I did not.
Okay. You have Nebraska over Troy?
I have Troy.
That smelled like a you.
Here's the problem with this game.
This is where we speak. I'm ready.
Nebraska is currently the most picked team to be upset at the 4 spot. And I don't like that. Another fun fact here for you. Every year in the NCAA tournament, the 4-13 seed line has had at least one game where the spread is single digits. This year, the lowest spread at 12.5. Not looking good for the 4-13. But I'm still not impressed by Nebraska. Started out 20-0, 6-6 down the stretch. They are the only Power 5 team in the field to have never won a tournament game.
I think they're due.
They might be due.
They are a little. I think they're too highly seeded. They're not
shaky.
a 4.
Yeah, I agree.
I have VCU over UNC, as
Yep.
discussed. Do you?
Yep.
Okay. I have Illinois over Penn. You didn't go Penn on me, did you?
No. In my first glance, I had Penn to the Sweet 16, but
I wanted to take Penn.
okay.
You had talked to me about it. You
Yeah.
wanted to put me on that guy.
Mhm.
What's his name?
Oh, I can't remember.
The
his
guy.
name.
He was a 5-star. Went to Duke. Now
Yep.
he plays at Penn.
44 points, 14 rebounds in the Ivy League championship game.
Everybody loves to take the Ivy League school. It's always fun,
That's true.
but not against this Illini
No,
team.
no.
This Illini team's a good team.
Yeah.
So can't have that. You took St. Mary's, right?
I did,
You take
yeah.
Texas A&M. Okay. Nova, Utah State. Did you get with the Aggies?
I did. I am more of
I think it's a ruse. They played really well in their conference tournament. You're gonna sit there, and it's gonna be like da da dun. It's like as we play music, right? And they'll be like, "We'll be right back." Villanova, 10-0 run, and you're like, "Oh yeah, it's Villanova."
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I'm more of a disbeliever in this Villanova team than I am a believer in Utah State. Although Utah State is actually underseeded.
We'll just take Villanova to lose to Arizona next round. So I did.
Should have been more of a 7 seed.
Okay.
So, but a 9 is disrespectful.
I was betting on Utah State all weekend, and they were coming through. It was other teams failing me.
It's good. Yeah.
So such as UConn, they were the ones that really killed me. Haven't won a bet in a long time, so maybe this $5 bonus
Maybe I'll
bet parlay
change.
for 8K is I'm due.
Due?
Maybe I'm due.
Yeah.
Okay, we both have High Point over Wisconsin.
Yep.
We already discussed that. You didn't take Missouri, I'm sure of.
No.
Okay.
I did not.
St. Louis, Georgia. We're both in on St. Louis.
We are.
A10 team.
Yep.
They've got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yep.
Okay. Akron, Texas Tech. I decided to go Akron here
I had Akron at first. I changed to Texas Tech.
because Hebel talked you into it.
He did a little bit. Then I actually went through and I did my research because Texas Tech, North Carolina, and BYU are very similar teams in, well, most specifically Tech and North Carolina. BYU has their second best player that got hurt. Texas Tech, they're number one. North Carolina, they're number one. Looking at their season since each of those players have gotten injured, two completely different stories. So I think Texas Tech is a little more beneficial.
Okay.
So I took them here.
The rest we've already discussed. Here comes the question. How far do you have Tennessee?
Well, hang on. I have Hofstra beating Alabama.
No way.
I do. Right now, I do have that.
Okay, you have Hofstra beating Alabama.
I did. I told you earlier I had Alabama in my Elite Eight,
I have them to the Sweet 16.
and I currently cannot pick that because of the Aiden Holloway news. I think that for a team,
Possible Ewing theory.
it's fine. But for a team that
They can rally around it.
That's fine. For a team that plays like Alabama with the fourth highest pace in college basketball, the highest pace in the NCAA tournament, it is very hard for a bench player to adapt the stamina of a starter on the fly.
That's fair. That's fair. But they are all D1 athletes.
They are, and that's fine.
But
But it is
a high level pace.
Yeah.
You are right, and that's the way Nate Oates wants to play.
Yep.
I think Nate Oates is a pretty damn good coach, though.
He's
I don't think he's good enough to win natties. I think he's good enough to get to the Elite Eight about every other year.
It was last year actually that I had wished that his overpriced suit jacket got stuck in the bus door and he was dragged to Tuscaloosa, but that's okay.
I'm not a big fan of him.
Okay.
I just think he's undeniably pretty good.
Pretty good.
He's not a coach that I
Pretty
like.
good. They made the Final Four, right?
He's like the evil Musselman to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
They have similar. They got good around the same time.
Mhm.
They were both at SEC schools.
He just plays
both
more unethical
maroon.
hoops.
And like Musselman at Arkansas, man. Who mama? Who mama did he have it going on? And now Calipari's went there and done a damn good job.
Yeah.
Arkansas, look, won Natty back in 1994,
They're back.
and they're a basketball school again.
They made the Natty in like 2002, though. I'm pretty sure.
Really? They
I
lost
think
to Maryland?
lost. Let's see.
The Illini were good in 02, I think, though. Illini were good in the early 2000s. I forget what year it was. They went pretty far.
Last time Arkansas made the national championship.
It's going to be really funny if it's only 94.
No, it was 95.
Oh, damn. That's what it was, 95?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was more recent than that. Unfortunate. But, yeah.
Oh, it is 95. I don't know why I misspoke. I just had them all there.
No. 90, you're right, it was 94.
Oh, it was 94?
95, they lost to UCLA. They
Hey, okay.
made it that
I was
year.
like, did I misspeak? And then I was like, no, I thought it was 94 and I memorized them.
There you go.
It was 94? Oh, look at me. I still got it.
Topic of Tennessee, I have Tennessee to my Sweet 16.
So you have them beating Virginia?
Yes.
A team that you and I talked about at lunch as being a good team.
Yeah, I do think they are a good team.
Yeah.
I don't think they are a great team.
So do you have Iowa State in the Sweet 16?
I do.
Did you take Santa Clara to beat Kentucky?
I did.
Okay, we're playing 20 questions at this point.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Well, we got about 8 minutes left. Let's get into the big stuff.
Okay.
I think usually we would just do Final Four. I think it's more fun with you and me. We're going to do our Elite Eights. Okay? I'm going to run through.
Yep.
Duke, Michigan State, Florida, Houston. So that's 1-5, 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas, Purdue, Michigan, Virginia. So that is 4-2, 1-3.
Okay. We have 3 similarities out of the 8.
Okay, I'm going to
have-
guess that is Duke, Michigan, Purdue. No, sorry, Duke, Michigan, Houston. That's the 3.
Not Michigan.
You are such a hater, and I hate you.
It is Duke.
I don't know if I left this in. I took like 5 takes of the video announcing Late Night with Night, and there was one where I'm like, probably going to yell at Fisher because he's got some wild takes. Is that the take I used? I don't know if that's the take I used.
You might have. I don't remember. I did.
But I knew you were going to say some crazy shit tonight. And Tennessee to the Sweet 16, I was about to let fly. When do you have Michigan losing?
Sweet 16.
To whom?
Texas Tech, baby.
A team that lost their best
They're
player.
gonna rally, damn it! The Ewing theory. It has to come true for somebody.
That's
It's
not the
North
Ewing theory
Carolina.
team.
It's not North Carolina. It's not.
No, it's not North Carolina. That's fine.
It's who? It's who? It's who?
They have out of the Sweet 16 and then have them lose to Michigan.
No.
It's a terrible Ewing theory. I hate
Anyways,
it.
I have
The Ewing theory is pretty accurate, though.
Duke, UCLA.
Someone will rally.
Duke, UCLA.
Okay. That's cute. That's fun.
Thank you. Florida, Houston.
Okay.
Arizona, BYU,
Disgusting. Disgusting top right.
Texas Tech, Iowa State.
You're taking a team that has 2 players to the Elite Eight.
I am.
Because BYU has 2 players. They've got DeBonsa and the other guy.
Texas and NC State, I'm not even going to bat an eye. People can bring up the fact that, only 2 years since the play-in games have existed has a play-in team not won a team. This is the worst bubble we have had ever. Ever. It should not happen this year.
Yeah, I took Miami, Ohio to the round of 32 or
That's just
SMU,
below
and
the
it
game.
still feels icky.
Yeah. BYU
It's a
should
bad bubble.
BYU should win that game by about 19. BYU Gonzaga. This is a fun game. And I'm not going to be very mad if
This could be a good
Gonzaga
game.
wins this.
Good
It's going to be a good game. Gonzaga to be they're the luckiest team in the tournament right now. Statistically. I looked back at their schedule and I'm like, damn, I'm just not impressed.
Everyone's out on Zaga, and I agree.
I'm just not impressed. I really am not. I don't think that they have the group to get it done this year. Their schedule has been very weird. Like usually they dominate the West Coast Conference, and I'm like, okay, it's a good Zaga team. They might lose a couple non-conference games, whatever. This year they lost to Portland.
Yeah, no,
Like-
they're not consistent enough.
What?
It's not the Zaga of old.
No.
So who do you have BYU playing next? Do you have them beating Purdue? Or do you have Purdue losing to Miami because you're crazy?
I have Purdue losing to Miami.
Of course you did. Okay, a Purdue team that's peaking at the right time.
Oh.
And oh my gosh.
But Ryan Klinger peaking at the right time, and Big Ten champs are like apples to bananas. They don't go together too well. Did we discuss this earlier?
No, we've been over the fact that Big Ten champs.
Yeah.
Not on video, I don't think.
No,
But we only have like 3 minutes, so we got to keep it
I
moving.
got you. Big Ten champs historically don't perform very well in the NCAA
Big Ten
tournament.
teams do well, but never the champs. Correct?
Correct.
Yes. But lately, Big Ten's not doing well.
One more stat here. UCLA is absolutely free in that game against UCF. Big Ten teams are 17-1 in that 7-10 seed line game. Free.
Which team?
UCLA against UCF.
I think everyone's in on UCLA.
I agree.
If there's a Big Ten team you're putting far this year, to
Yep.
me, it's either Michigan State or UCLA.
Yep.
Those are the two that I think. If you're going to put one in the Final Four, you're saying.
You would put Illinois in there? Are you,
I'm afraid, man.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right, but you could put Illinois.
Okay.
I hate. Okay, can I just say this?
Yep.
You've really talked me into Houston. I have Houston in the Final Four alongside Duke, Arkansas, and Michigan.
Okay.
2 1 seeds, 1 2 seed, 1 4 seed. Relatively realistic for me. I'm tamer than usual.
Good. I have Duke, Houston, Arizona, Iowa State.
Okay, so we both went relatively simple. Okay.
Yeah.
The thing is with this Houston team is it's reeking of the team that everybody 2 weeks ago was like, oh, got to get out on them. They're done.
Yeah.
Can't wait to take them out in Sweet 16. And then all of a sudden they rallied around. They went, wait a minute, what the hell are we doing? We're good at basketball. And they went to the conference tournaments and they played their asses off.
So good.
And they nearly won the
So
conference.
good. Yeah.
And I'm saying now we all look at here and go, oh yeah, this team could have been a 1 seed a month ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fisher was telling me it's a national title team. Oh yeah, we read way too much into those losses they had.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it and I'm like, Chris Senak is going to be a top 15 NBA pick.
Dude, holy moly. If he can keep shooting the 3-ball like he is right now,
He's their second best player.
I don't know if anybody can stop him.
He's the second best player.
He's ridiculous, man. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so much talent on this team.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, we talk about these teams that get too much talent and they lose the love of the game.
Yeah.
Samson hasn't. They still
No.
play like Houston.
No. Yeah.
They're a little less physical than they used to be back in the Sasser days.
Yeah.
But I think
yeah.
offensively they're better.
Yeah.
So I have Houston in the Final Four.
Good for you.
This is the best I've ever felt about them.
That's awesome. It's good
I
to hear.
still have them losing to Duke.
That's fair. Me too.
Okay.
Right now.
This Duke team, I think, is one of the best teams I've seen in my
change
life.
that though. Okay.
I think this is better than last year's team.
Yeah. I had thought about that. I disagree, but that's fine.
I think they are.
Okay.
They're not winning the Natty, though. The team with the best player does not win the Natty.
True.
Boozer, to me, is the best player in the tournament. If you think it's DeBonso, you're on crack.
Yep.
The team that wins March Madness, in my opinion, is usually a team that is well coached, has an NBA caliber player, but he'll be like the 12th to 20th pick. Right? And on top of that, they have a lot of depth. That team is Michigan, folks. My national champion is Michigan. They defeat the Blue Devils.
Okay.
They have a great coach in Dusty May. They have a guy that will be picked within 12 to 20. And
20 in the NBA draft.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly. That would be Luxembourg.
Yep.
Did I pronounce it right?
Yeah, so
Laxon.
Lendeborg.
Lendenborg.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
And they have depth. Michigan is the type of team that wins March Madness. 2022 Kansas vibes. is to me the team. That's the vibes.
Okay. To me, that team, for the exact same reasons, is Arizona. Deep
Okay.
bench, in my opinion.
Cole Pete's too good, but
you
you're
don't,
fine.
you don't think Cole Pete's 12 to 1? He's probably more like 10. That's fine.
Yeah. A little too good. That's okay.
Tommy Lewen's a good coach. He spent 20 years at Gonzaga as an assistant under numerous good coaches. The Adam Morrison era, he was there. He was there for the Mark Few. He's been there. He's been through it. And he came straight to Arizona to coach him. And they've been pretty good. They've gotten better every year since he's been at Arizona. It's the best team he's ever had.
What team? Wildcats.
Let's see what he can
Have
do.
you seen High School Musical?
I'm not.
You don't get any of those references.
No.
So who's it? Who's it over?
Arizona beats Duke.
So we both have Duke losing the Natty.
We do.
We committed to our theory.
Yep.
Hey, look at us.
Look at us.
Great job. We committed to the theory.
Let's do
Great
it.
job.
There we go.
Good job. That's it. That's the March Madness Spectacular. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oscars happened last night. I didn't get any. Shocked. But we'll keep the grind on. Me and Timmy have the same amount of Oscar wins.